'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. 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 You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. Casting on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regret. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me. Hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me can make me
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on
gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Oh, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care. You're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything.
Close. So close. Sorry. RollingSwarm, good evening. I just remembered to do the microphone again. It's becoming a bit of an in-joke at this point, but we're back for the grand finals of the World of Tanks Blitz Top Echelon Championship on the European server. Promises to be one incredible show indeed. We've already had a fantastic journey so far. We've got about, 4 minutes now before the room invitations come up. That gives us time to kind of recap on the journey thus far. Bearing in mind, these teams all played a lot of the Ascent tournaments, really a battle of time and energy to make it even into the Top Echelon Championship, to accrue as many cups as humanly possible. The top 8 teams getting here into the Top Echelon Championship. Of course, a lot of also very talented teams playing in the lower and middle echelon championships as well as we speak. Now, the Top Echelon Championship and the other echelons, they started on Friday. In terms of the Top Echelon, we had 8 teams through. They played in a single round robin, where that basically means each team in the group plays every other team in the group at least once. And in this case, the format was best of 3. So very, very cutthroat, very ruthless. Not really any room for mistakes, but we've got quite a clear divide. We've got a very dominant top 4. So yesterday and Friday evening, the teams duked it out. We had 4 games Friday, 3 games Saturday evening. Teams playing for a potential maximum 7 score. We can see APA Advanced Polish Armor coming up on top of the group of 8 with 6 points, going 6-1. And then the 2nd through 4th place is tied. Wargaming will have done the calculations to determine the tiebreaker and the seeding. Immortals, the team Imrek, Lux Novum, a German clan, and Exegy Non Omnis Moria, a Polish clan, I believe. Some people are telling me that Exegy are Polish. Some people are telling me that they're international. I'm going to assume that they're Polish. Let's say that. So we can see, I believe APA are upper playing Imrek. That means that Immortals actually came up as the 4th seed. APA, of course, being the clear top of the table, 6-1. Then LXN and Exegy, 2nd and 3rd seed, will play each other. Now, the top 4, we're progressing through. That means Turcios, Kraken Esports, US, and Genice have been knocked out of the tournament. They weren't able to make the top 4 cut. The top 4, Exegy, LXN, Immortals, APA, they're progressing through to a single group of 4 teams, double elimination. Best of 3 format again. We're going to see all the games this evening. We're going to go through a whole double elimination bracket system to go to the grand finals. Best of 3. Anybody can take it, really. So it's been nice to have the round robin to cut through, divide the group in half. But this is where it matters. All the other results for these 4 teams can be cast aside, and their performance this evening will determine whether they take home the Top Echelon Championship or a podium spot, or if they get knocked out into 4th. So lots of exciting action to come. Let's just double check The first game is going to be on Middleburg. Let's see. I'm going to try and get a strat sketch up and running for Middleburg. Very great resource, actually, for those of you who maybe are not so familiar. Well, we'll wait actually for the room invite to come through first before we go there. But StratSketch, www.stratsketch.com. I'm not affiliated. I'm not being influenced to direct you there. I just think it's a very great free resource, useful for World of Tanks Blitz and World of Tanks PC. Just so you know, this stream is being broadcast on my channel, RollingSwarm, and also on the World of Tanks Blitz, or Wargaming's World of Tanks Blitz official YouTube channel. I'm looking at the chat on my channel. I'm presuming that Wargaming mods are doing the work on their channel. That's the room invite. That's what we're looking for. Exegy versus LXN. Let's just bring up StratSketch here on the screen. Middleburg. It's a map that we know and love, of course, the meta in random battles, public games, I should say. Very well known. South spawn or north spawn, you need to be going up the hill to see, controlling basically everything from the 4-lane eastward here. You want to be controlling this part of the map, getting the C cap in supremacy, and then you can work your way down into the city, pincering the forces there. Of course, and then of course, so I'm just seeing the comments. Of course, this is not public match. This is tournament, clan wars, esports. These teams are organized, they are coordinated, and what works in randoms doesn't necessarily work here in the tournament sphere. A and B in the city, very close together. A good team that can dig into the city with a nice heavy lineup, well designed roster, can get the edge in terms of cap pressure. Of course, for the team that seeks to dominate the hill, there's still the option to come in, get the opponent in crossfire. So lots of different ways to approach the map, which is very, very good to see. We can see the team's rosters are being finalized at the moment. It looks like they're ready. Just in case anyone is wondering, this stream is on a 5-minute delay through the streaming software that I'm using, and then anything from probably around 30 seconds delay at either Wargaming's end or my own end via YouTube. So there's at least a 5-minute delay here. This prevents teams from stream sniping one another, seeing what tanks they're taking before the match starts, seeing where those tanks are going, what kind of sniping or what kind of TD positions they're taking, etc. Which is really good. But the problem is it means that I can't really interact with you guys in the chat at all. And if I have any problems and you notice that, I will only pick up on that. Or at least you'll only see me picking up on that 5 minutes later in the stream, which is a little bit frustrating. But the good news is I remembered the mic a little bit late, admittedly. But we're here, LXN versus Exegy. LXN, a German-speaking or German-focused clan. Exegy, a Polish-focused clan. Great to see kind of nationalities getting involved now in the tournament scene. Exegy, the favourites on paper. They didn't come out on top in the round robin of the top Echelon Championship, but in terms of the Ascent tournaments, they did really well. They scored the most cups, the most trophies. I don't know the exact terminology, but they did the best consistently. They've got a really phenomenal roster. Mad Willie, Hermros, like 80% win rate players with tens of thousands of battles, over 2,000, 200, 300 average damage. It's insane. These are insanely good players. On the side of Exegy, LXN from the German, well, we know the German scene is extremely competitive. Of course, the current world champions, Raid, having won the Twister Cup 2018, are based in the German sphere. So certainly we're in for a treat. Looking at the lineups here, let's just get ourselves ready in the battle corner, as I'd like to call it. We can see LXN. Now, anyone that tells you that the Russian bias is a joke is clearly not watching tournaments, because you can see LXN have got an entirely Russian lineup. We're looking at 5 IS4s, a 140, a T22 medium. The T22 medium, a great tank. Lots of utility, a bit unique in the role that it brings to the battlefield. Exegy also 3 Russian tanks, 2 Germans, the double mouse, and E3 kind of makes me think that LXN are going to have free reign on the sea cap. Exegy will be extremely dominant in the city area. So I'm not sure exactly how this is going to go. I'm expecting LXN to play for C. I'm expecting Exegy to go very hard, very fast into the city area. Exegy will be playing out of the south spawn first. They'll be looking to go to B. LXN will be playing from the north. We are ready. We've got 10 seconds to go. We're diving in right now, and this is wonderful stuff indeed. The beginning of the double elimination format. Certainly, whoever loses this one, best of 3, brutal, is not out. They still have another game, but their kind of chance cards are somewhat limited. We're in Exegy, red team, south spawn, LXN, blue team, north spawn. Diamond Dude is saying, hi guy with big beard. Let's go, and as we predicted, Exegy, the entire team spawning south. Interestingly, no one from LXN going for C. No, I stand corrected. This is a great play, and let me talk you through the mechanics here. LXN are sending their heavies up to C. The heavies will be slow. They're sending the money dude, that fast 140, into Cap A. He is going to rotate his chassis to get ready to drive away as quickly as humanly possible. It's a great cap. He needs... B's gone quickly. Oh, he's gone out of A! Oh, I don't think he needed to do that. He's going to take one for his troubles. 397. Oh, that's a poor play by the money dude. That really is. An Exegy with an early cap lead and are dug in extra heavy on A. Of course, we can see both teams. The other teams, LXN, Exegy, don't know necessarily where all the players are. That's what you're seeing. Next to the player's name, there's no light bulbs at the moment. When you see a light bulb appear, that means that tank has been spotted. So no one is spotted at the moment. We're seeing the Reds dug in very heavy in the city. They've managed to catch Crazy Clown and Money Dude for a bit of damage. And you'll notice the red team with the double mouse tanks have got a huge hit point advantage. Now LXN are in a very difficult situation. They're a cap down. They also don't have a phenomenal amount of armor on the team. Okay, they've got 5 IS-4s, but it's not nearly enough to compete with double T110 E3s and double mouse tanks in a city environment. The 140 and T22 might be able to leverage some DPM, and we're seeing the Glorious Dude, Mad RNGesus Dude, and the Crazy Clown Dude. They're all kind of looking at this slope here. The Lucci Bucci Dude, and the Diamond Dude, and the Penetrator Dude up here on the hill. Now LXN are going to have to try and make a push into the city. That's what we've got. We've got the red team defending, the blue team attacking now effectively. The question is, are the Reds dug in? And look at this, Sin and Mad Willie locking down this central lane. They're also able to provide fire support to either flank. They can rotate very quickly. Both of them can flex to one side. Nice middle separation. Mouse tanks choking the middle. They will take a lot of punishment to go down. And here comes the first push. We're seeing simultaneous push. We've got the Penetrator Dude, Lucci Dude, and the Diamond Dude pushing through the middle. At the same time, we've got Mad RNGesus Dude, Glorious Dude, the Crazy Clown, and the Money Dude coming from the left flank. It's a pincer maneuver. They've got A, but now they're getting counter pushed. Exegy with a wonderful move. Mouse tanks and the IS-4s coming in, forcing Lucci Ducci and Diamond Dude into a bit of a crossfire here. Litty Kitty getting stuck in as well. And they're meeting in the middle. LXN have actually managed to turn the tables in terms of hit points, but Exegy have got a fantastic cap point lead. And let's get down to street level. Litty Kitty brawling with the Lucci Ducci and Diamond. It's going to be a bit of trouble. Hades, big IS-4 being ignored, but we're going to lose Mad Willie. We've lost Glorious. We've lost Money. Penetrator Dude now in trouble. It's very close. We've got one kill for Exegy to win it. Exegy just need to pick up one kill. Penetrator Dude looking low. The Lucci Ducci. But the Mad RNGesus is in a hell of a lot of trouble. They've taken down all his new team. They've bought themselves some breathing room. A is still ticking over. LXN have done a great job to pull this off. They've taken down Litty Kitty. And now Sin's looking for the Lucci Ducci dude, gets a great hit in Roz. Oh wow, 3 kills in quick succession. Penetrator dude, Lucci Ducci dude, and Crazy Clown dude go down in 1 second. Absolutely insane. We'll take the friend request. Love friend requests, and you can see LXN, they had a really tough job. Great timing on the push, coming down in through one flank, in through the middle. Of course, Exegy were expecting this. And Exegy, you can see the damage was very, very close. I think LXN... It's a tough one, but Exegy looking very strong. I'm not sure LXN could have played that any better, to be honest. Great response by Exegy. Really good hustle. Amazing brawl in the city. And we're going in. Let's go bring up Strat Sketch again. And we can see... Let's just... Of course, LXN, they sent their heavies up to the north. That was kind of the heavy forces went up this way. And they sent the 140 in here with the support of the T-22. On the flip side, of course, Exegy just sent the whole force straight in. They had a really, really good control of the city, and they ended up, what did we see? Their kind of formation to begin with was really interesting. They had double mouse tanks choking this lane here. They had the E3s located here. I'm not sure exactly where the IS-4s were. I think the IS-4s were kind of dotted around. I think there were 3 IS-4s. We've got 10 seconds to go. We are ready, but that's the kind of lookout. And you can see here, that's the benefit of a coordinated team defending the city. That's what we talked about before the game even started. Exegy executing a perfect double cap strat from the city, denying the effective random strat of camping C. Now, of course, Exegy this time, double E50Ms, quintuple IS-4s. The E50Ms are useful in the city, and they've got the speed and the spawn location starting on C. Now, across the table, LXN on the south spawn, they've got the 140 T-22 again, and the IS-4s. 5 IS-4s each team. You'd be a fool not to realize that the IS-4 is one of the best tanks at tier 10 at the moment. And look at this. The Crazy Clown is going deep again. We're seeing the Money Dude going in for B. No one's gone for A. That's interesting. Exegy have sent their entire roster up to the C cap, and it's Mad Willie and Litty Kitty, the E50Ms. Mad Willie with the Twister 2016 camo, Litty Kitty with one of the newer camos on display. Looks great on the E50M. They've got a quick cap on C. Are we going to see the Money Dude make a push for A? If he does, Exegy will know that they have the gun advantage up here at the top on C. Mad Willie looking to get some spots out. Now we know all of LXN's IS-4s are here at the top. Exegy don't know that they have spotted it. They have spotted the penetrator dude. Sin's getting into a nice position. They're sending the heavy tanks forwards. He's going hull down here on this ridge line, looking for a shot. Picks up a shot on Mad RNGesus. What a lovely shot from Sin there. And LXN, it looks like the Money Dude, he's trying to spot and clear. If he goes into the cap though, he's not sure about it at all. The E50Ms, and he's right to not be sure about it, because Litty Kitty and Mad Willie, they are making their way down, and if the Money Dude had gone into A, they might have been able to double team him. Of course, at the same time, the Crazy Clown Dude is there waiting for support. Now, LXN are on the back foot by about 20 cap points. There's going to be... Basically, the teams have got the same kind of strategy. Exegy, however, hold the C cap. LXN looking to push them off it, but you can see how far forwards Exegy are. LXN don't want to give away their positions too early. They don't need to make a tremendous move. There's not a huge amount of cap pressure. The E50M's still on the hill. We've got the Money Dude and Crazy